All-Star Saturday night, it gets whacker and whacker, if that's a word, every single year. The cool part was the courts, though. I did appreciate the courts, the whole LED thing that they had going on. I really appreciated that, man.
I was digging that.
Man, what's going on with the All-Star stuff, man? It's like boring almost.
It is, man. I talked about that last night, boy. As far as being visually stimulating, it wasn't happening except for that court. The court kept me awake for a minute because I was nodding off, man. I was nodding off. The first of all, the pregame show with Shaq and Kenny and Ernie and all was 2 hours long. 2 hours too long.
2 hours? Like, why do you do a 2-hour pregame?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And then you get to these festivities. I mean, the skills thing, the bouncing the ball in the hole, that's so trivial, so elementary school, man. I mean, they got to come up with something a little more eye-catching, I mean, a little more attention-grabbing than that, man, to me.
Right. So we had, I did appreciate the Steph Curry and Sabrina shootout.
Right.
I appreciated that. That I thought was actually pretty good. That whole thing really, it kind of showed me that, okay, these two are by far the best shooters in the world. Like these two. Now maybe you might want to throw Caitlin Clark in there.
Yeah,
we can talk about, but she's still in college. But these two, I mean, they're just so elite. It is beyond elite.
It is. I mean, to bring in Sabrina, I mean, it's almost like, they want to do the super male versus female thing, and I get that, but they're just, to me, it doesn't really matter because they're both just incredible shooters. Steph, to me, in my opinion, and a lot of others would agree, the best of all time, putting his stuff on display. And it's kind of ludicrous to kind of compare the two of them because of their styles of play. I mean, they're very similar. Steph is just, on a tier level up. But for the game of women's basketball, matter of fact, when the WNBA first came out, I thought it was going to last about 5 years, and that was a wrap. But it's proven me wrong, and the talent level is just skyrocketing, as you can see.
Yeah, man, I think women's basketball is fantastic. Really, I know we had this discussion last week. I think women's college basketball is fantastic. That's what I'm really focusing on right now. But in regards to last night, I thought that was like the they should have had that last. They should have had the dunk contest first, okay? And let's talk about the dunk contest, man. I thought Matt McClung was robbed again on some of his, although he ended up winning, but some of his, every single dunk he had was better than everybody else's dunk. And then who are these judges that were saying some of his dunks were like 47s and 48s? And first of all, why does the judging have to start at 47?
Right.
I don't understand that. Okay. I don't understand that. When Jordan's free throw dunk from back in the day ended up getting like a 50, if you do a normal dunk today, that should be like a 41.
Right. And to take away from that, the times that you miss, and Mac McClung, the good thing about him, he was hitting his dunk mainly on the first try. I think he had one where he did not. But to me, I think I should take away from the points total if you don't hit on your first try. And it's almost like his dunks were way better than Jalen. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I know they want to have super duper stars in the contest, but his dunks were not creative at all to me, and just added to the whackness that was the dunk contest.
Right. Yeah. Now, the best part about the whole event, besides the Steph and Sabrina shootout, was really the three-point shootout. I thought the three-point shootout was really good. They first started off with some just fantastic shooting. A couple of people got 26s, a couple of 21s, 22s. Trey looked really solid. Cat looked really solid. For a big man, Cat is probably one of the best shooters I've ever seen for a big man. But Dame Dollar, as y'all see here, won. And he's just, I would love to see just a straight shootout between Dame and Steph.
Yeah, and I think everybody's clamoring for that, man. That was one of those one-on-one duels I'd pay to see on pay-per-view, boy. That would be something to see.
Right. But they had to make it a little tricky though. Like, can we get the lines spread out a little bit more, like 2 or 3 feet back, or something like that?
A little more interesting, to say the least. Yeah, give
You're
them
right.
something. Not just money. It's not about the money for those guys. It's about that whole hoisting that trophy up and
Right.
showing them what time it
Right.
is. Yeah.
All right. So, Mark, so for 2025, how are we changing Saturday night All Star? Okay.
All right.
My only thing that I just wish in some crazy world that we could have a one-on-one competition. Get the top, say, 30 guys in the league, or just get the All Stars, right? And just have the All Stars do one-on-one,
Right.
straight up tournament style, and just get it in. And let's see who's the best one-on-one player.
I like that. It's almost like the old time 3-on-3 basketball tournaments we used to play in, and man, how exciting are those? And 1-on-one would, I mean, if you're talking about proving and the NBA is already tough enough to score on somebody as it is, 1-on-one. But who would make it? Who would be able to judge that? As the pinnacle of the events of the All Star, if you go 1-on-one, single elimination, maybe play to 5, single
Who you
elimination
who
one,
you
you're
think
one
would
and
win?
done, you're out.
Yeah, who you
And
think would
move on
win?
to the next one. Easily, probably the best thing next
Right,
to the dunk contest or 3-point contest.
right,
Those
right, right.
three, X out that skills crap. That's some
Yeah,
trash.
yeah. X
And
that out. X that out.
use
Who
that
do
one
you
on
think would
one.
who do you think would win a one-on-one contest?
Gosh, that's tough, man. You look at size, pause, and you look at skill set. Steph, you won't want to put Steph against Joel Embiid.
Right,
You want to see the big man's kind of the big
right.
men kind of go at it, body to body. But I would love to see a LeBron, who is
But
comparable to
LeBron
LeBron
versus
today.
Giannis.
LeBron and Giannis, I mean,
Yeah.
even LeBron against. I mean, even against, it doesn't matter about if they're on your team or not. You're still the battle of the man of the NBA. Put
Right.
LeBron against AD and let him eliminate him and move on.
And move
Move
on.
on.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, hopefully, I'm gonna send this to the NBA, so
Why
maybe by
not?
next year they can
Right.
implement this, and we can not put Mark to sleep.